The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got what should prove to
not today, after I changed them 2 tires, goddamn.
Taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hell nah, it was hot as fuck out that motherfucker though. In the middle of Kroger's parking lot, goddamn.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Nah, no College Hill. My wife was going to church. I told her, I said she the devil. That's why she ain't make it. Going no damn church.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Burrow looking to pass. To Mixon on the
ooh, look at Mixie!
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting
and
picking up the first down.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And they go play action now. Burrow, rush coming, and he's taken down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll drop to throw.
Look at Chase, like, took off on a nigga.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On second down, here's Mixon. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
That should have been a pick.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Pick. Thank you.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 28 15-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
oh, I couldn't get it off. He was wide. He was wide open.
Always dangerous on the corner blitz.
Oh, he was wide open.
and this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now Young. Flush to his right. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They go play action. Young. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Young on 3rd down.
Ah, let's go. Come on, come on.
We're scoreless after 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. This one from 46 yards out. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And
Who?
the Panthers stake claim to a
The Cardinals.
3-0 lead.
Don't you dare.
Well, it's not the touchdown
Don't you
that they
dare.
wanted, CD, but still,
Yeah.
they'll be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Get the hell out of here.
It's complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now Burrow changing the look. play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35.
Trying to kill him.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ow!
Taken in here by Chase. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 25-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Here we go. Yellow, line, check up.
A give running left. It's Sanders. Loose inside the 30. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals' 9. 81 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll run with Sanders.
Couldn't get through the little gap.
Will come inside the 5 at the 4. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Check right.
Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wound up punching this one into the end zone.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message,
let's pick.
it has to.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Toasties! Toasties! Toasties!
37 yards. And the Panthers will extend
Toasties!
their lead in the final minute of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Yeah, Tony, feel like them Cardinal days, huh? That's because you're playing with the Bengals. You know you don't like the Bengals. You need to go get your team, B. Get down there with Kyler Murray. That's your team, bro. You got to ride with your team, B.
19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
You got to ride with your team, man. Like.
Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Oh, yeah, you threw a bad pass.
In this situation, either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get out. Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11 mighty, 11 mighty. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, stop.
Burrow will throw.
Get there.
That's caught by Chase. The Bengals going to use this.
Up here letting Chase catch these passes, man. Come on now.
One remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Now it's Burrow. He sets
Oh, that's a pick. That should have been a pick.
Is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Oh, yeah, that's to the house.
This is intercepted for the 4th
To the house.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Told you because you ain't playing with your Cardinals, bruh.
It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Right back to
Jeez.
Sanders on first.
Yeah, I did that time.
Gonna snuff this play out behind the line. We have not
I
seen
should have
that
switched it
much
up.
today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Oh,
The second down attempt
took a long time for that nigga that play to develop. Like,
it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing, Young.
Toasties.
He's going to go for a big
Toasties.
field.
Toasties.
It's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Now a first down throw for Young.
Oh,
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Sanders.
oh yeah, we out of here.
Now he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Piniero's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain
that's
Super Bowl,
picked.
a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it.
Now clamps. Clampity clamp clamp clamps.
If this possession is an empty one.
Clampity clamp clamp clamps.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. Get in the huddle.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, that's. Oh! He dropped it.
Hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down.
Oh yeah, we gotta stop that then. We coming.
Time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Burrow going for it on 4th.
Oh!
Oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he's gonna
Yes, sir.
to the 21-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Is now his 5th interception.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in.
Oh! Oh! Head tap! He went up there and got it. Oh! Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony. You might want to hear that. You might want to hear that after that one. Good God.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline.
Good God.
They came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been
Jesus.
about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, Time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Yeah, Tony, you might have to had to hang the Call of Duties up for a week, man.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the... And all deep in his own territory. Coughs up the and it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they take over the 16-yard line.
All right, Tony. All right. Oh. Okay, it's up to you. Wait, you ain't got to do it then.